Good morning, everybody. I had this place entirely to myself, so I was able to do laundry last night. I was able to take a shower. Last night was great. I was able to shave. Today, we need to go meet up with Maddie and David again because we have a couple things we want to film. We're going to a concert tonight. They are actually hosting the concert, so we're going to be able to go watch them play. I hope that I can do this vlog well enough, but it's still hard for me to vlog when I'm in front of people. Like, normally when I'm doing this vlog, it's just by myself, doing my own thing. It's hard for me to be comfortable enough in front of other people to just pull out my phone and start talking to it while there's, like, people around me. So I need to practice that. I need to get better at filming in front of other people. First thing I think we're going to do is grab some breakfast, go hunt around town, see if we can find something that's open and close by. This is the hostel. It's got, like, the architecture of a fucking palace. It is about 8:15 in the morning, so remember that as we go through all of the things we've got to do today, how much shit we're going to pack into one day, starting at 8 a.m., probably ending well into midnight. You know, the city honestly isn't all that busy. I imagine this place would be bustling, but it's not. Oh, there's KFC. I'm not sure if they're open. Oh, check this out. We're able to get a chicken burger for like $1.50. They are definitely not open. Guess where we gonna get breakfast at? This is probably my favorite store that I've ever visited. I also liked the Ladybug store in Poland, but I really like Little too. See, look at this. That is an agreeable price. And then we gotta go to the breads. Ooh, these things look good. I can't tell if the bake section is closed right now because I can't open it. And there's not like a key or anything. Okay, I think I figured out a solution around this. So we're going to take our little tong thing, we're going to come through here, and we're going to scoop it off the side like that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, there we go. Got a bunch of bread and a drink. Even just this was more expensive than it should have been. This was over €6. I won't lie though, the pizza is really good. Holy shit. It's got a lot of sauce in there. You know, here is hoping I don't have any nut allergies because I think that's pecans and walnuts. It's pretty good. Okay, I just checked out of the hostel. There was a small debate about what it actually means to put away bed linens versus the blanket versus the pillow versus the duvet versus the... Apparently they've got a lot of different words for like blanket and pillow here. Now we're gonna go get on the subway and try to head back to their place. The subways are color coded. I think we're getting on the orange one. Here we go, found a train. I think this is where we're going. I'm not entirely sure where I'm taking this escalator to, but I feel like down is the right direction. The only thing I need to figure out now is which direction orange am I going? Am I going that way or am I going that way? This one sounds more familiar than Simmering. Ottakring. Ottakring sounds more familiar. We're gonna take this train. Here we go. Train. Train, train, train. I don't know when to get off though. I feel like this is where we get off. Ottakring. Ottakring. I've still never had anybody ask for my ticket. Like, I've been able to ride all of this for free. I found a little farmer's market type thing. If I'm trying to be cheap, I feel like this might be a good spot to try to get some of my stuff. I'm not sure how much potatoes cost or if I can even cook potatoes. But I will definitely have to compare this to Lidl's prices and see if this is actually a good deal. Then again, at Lidl, I'm getting like bread, whereas here it's fresh produce. So I can see why it would be more expensive here if it is. I cannot actually meet up with them until like 11:30, so we're gonna chill in a coffee shop. Okay, so in that little restaurant thing, I got just a water expecting it to be like €2. No, it's free. They have free water in Austria.
Who would have thought? Who would have thought?
It's tap water.
Yeah, it's tap water.
You
but
gotta
still.
ask for tap water if you want it free though.
We are going ahead right now to set up for the shoot. I'm going to try to take you guys along with me as much as I go so that you guys can understand the creative process rather than just like dumping a video on you. I want you to see how these things are actually made. Oh, is this the garden? Oh, wow. Garden is a word. So, luckily for us, they actually have a somewhat studio already set up. They've got a spot here for the, what is it called, main character? I don't know what you call real life main characters, but main character. They've got some studio lights set up. They've got an actual really good cinema camera. I'm not sure how well I'm going to be with this because it's manual focus, and that just sounds intimidating. But yeah, we've actually got a studio pretty much set up here. Luckily, being the badass content creators that they are, they actually have all of the equipment that we need for this. This is a phone holding tripod. We might use phones. He has got a actual super really good camera. We might be using that for the main shooter. But this is also good for just holding the phone for a second point of view shot. Okay, so while she's setting this up, I want to talk to you guys about a small little nuance with your cell phone camera. You will notice here that you've got different things. You've got like a wide angle view, you've got a regular camera, and you've got a telephoto. The wide angle camera is actually much lower resolution than your main lens. So while you'll be able to see more things, you'll have a lower resolution. So it is much better to take your regular camera right here, put it at 1x, and then scoot your phone back than it is to do a shoot like this with a wide angle lens. One of the things you'll notice about having your camera so far back is that the audio is not actually going to sound that good. So we're not even going to use the audio from this camera at all. We're going to use the audio from the main setup that we have. This is just going to be used for a second perspective. The microphone on this is not actually going to be used at all. It looks like this is going to be the audio source we're using, so we are connecting this directly to the camera right here, so we won't need to actually sync up audio between our video.
On the left here, you have the built-in mic. On the right channel here, you have the mic that's in front of the table. Just keep that in mind when you're editing and which one you want to use.
So this camera right here, you can see that we've locked it on focus on her face. So as long as she doesn't move from where she's sitting, this should stay in focus. Okay, we are almost ready to shoot. We've got each of the 3 cameras right here set up. This one is focused on my face, this one is focused on her face, and this is the general shot of the whole thing. I've got my notes right here for the interview. We've got the main mic, and then we've got the B mic set up here, so we can't do any like kicking things with that. The primary thing that I'm worried about right now is my posture, because I don't typically do these like videos sitting up, so I'm gonna have to like pretend like I'm used to this. Have you ever given interviews before? Have you ever been in a situation like this?
Yeah, it's quite awkward in the beginning, but then you get used to it.
Good morning, everybody. I have a fantastic guest here for you today. This is Madishu, and she is the most successful Fiverr creator I have ever seen.
Well, hello there. I'm Madishu, and I'm successful. Thank
Yes.
you.
Can you tell us what it is you do on Fiverr?
I sing and write music for other people.
So you're a Fiverr musician?
Singer-songwriter, yeah.
How long have you been working on Fiverr?
I've set up my account back in November 2021, so right now it would be about 7 months and a half.
And you are able to support yourself living here in Vienna with your Fiverr?
More or less, yes. I do have gigs outside of Fiverr as well, but Fiverr is my main stream of income, my stable main stream of income.
You're actually in the middle of the interview right now, and one of our microphones is completely detached from the table. We're good. Okay, we just finished the actual thing. We ended up with duct tape all over the place. We've got cameras filming. David was a wonderful cameraman, giving us tips as we went. Now we've got to figure out how to combine the footage from all of these and edit it in a way that it tells an interesting narrative. We've got all of the footage. We are putting it on the jump drive, and then we are both going to edit this independently, and then we're going to see how our edits look. Okay, we've got all of the footage compiled. It's right here. It's like 64 gigabytes. But now they're going to start practicing for a concert that they're going to be doing later today in like 45-ish minutes. Super busy day today. We are off. It looks like we are going on an older like 1960s tram to get there. Oh, the little step thing comes out, so it gives you like an extra stair. Oh, that's cool. The short people like me. Hello. As of right now, they think I'm part of the band. I am not going to do anything to dissuade them. Now you guys will get to see what the band does before you actually get to the concert and while they're trying to set everything up. Do you know where you're supposed to go? Do you have any idea? No idea at all.
Just know we need to show up at 4 here.
The poor lost children begin their hunt for their stage.
Children?
Yes.
We're professionals here, okay?
We have located a speaker. I am now sitting in the middle of this thing, so I can give them a sound check to tell them if they are loud enough for the sound to reach back here. They are up there, getting ready.
Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us.
We finished sound check. Now we've got like 3 hours to go before we actually start the concert. So
you use "we" very liberally.
I do. I am the manager. Remember?
You are manager now.
A very liberal we are going to go somewhere else because things are expensive here. One of the things that we're going to check out is the price of American goods and foods. You guys have seen how it was in Armenia. Let's see how it is in one of the most expensive cities in the country. They have flaming hot and cheese. Okay.
Oh my god, peanut butter and
$6.
jelly drinks, maple syrup soda. I
Bacon
love this
soda.
place.
I am appalled at this. This cannot be American. There's no way an American would. That is
Oh my
that is
god.
appalling.
I was.
Just a side note for any of you though, this is the best sour food you can get. This Warhead sour jelly beans. You know that I appreciate sour food. This is the king of the crop right here. For about $3. Actually, I think that's cheaper than Armenia. I believe that is cheaper than Armenia. Mike and Ike's are also really good too. If you're just like wanting some food. They have Pop-Tarts for like $6 if you're feeling luxurious. Oh, the Twinkies are almost $10. Wow. And you can get Dr. Pepper for less than $2. This is much cheaper than Armenia was.
I missed the Pop-Tarts.
I'm actually gonna get like one of the.
This was about $4, which honestly, coming from Armenia, pretty reasonable. If you guys are ever curious where the trash in Austria goes, because it looks really clean, the fire hydrants. That's where their trash cans are. I'm noticing that it's kind of difficult for me to vlog when I'm with them because I don't actually know what we're doing. We're just kind of like coming up with things on the spot. And they're like leading this. They know where we're going. They know all of the things. So it's hard for me to give like commentary and like talk to you guys about what we're doing when I don't know what I'm doing myself. So I hope that I'm doing an adequate job just conveying my ignorance while we go about this. The concert is starting. Check it out.
I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so pleasant about that place. Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Probably. And I hope that you are having the time of your life.
Look at that.
Dankeschön. Danke.
That concert was absolutely fantastic. I did a bad job actually remembering to vlog because I was a little bit distracted by filming for them. So you guys might not be able to see much of that. Rip. But I was a good camera person. I did good. I like
Great
filmed them
manager.
both. Yes.
Great man.
I am part of the band for free drinks. That is the rule. She was adamant that she had to walk out of the venue wearing these shoes, and now we're walking and she's complaining about getting blisters.
We
So
are out of it, and now we are changing shoes.
yes, she did in fact fix her shoes. I understand your pain. I feel what you guys feel when you watch my videos. How upset you guys get when I go to a new country with all of this great cuisine and I go to McDonald's. I understand why that hurts you now. Because I'm here with these people.
Subway is not that bad. Subway is not that bad.
And they
It's
want
great.
to go to Subway for dinner.
We just want a sandwich. Okay, Subway's the only place in Austria you can get an actual sandwich. People call a lot of things sandwiches that aren't, so we're gonna get an actual sandwich
I
now.
really wanted a bagel, but the bagel place is closed.
Is a bagel a sandwich?
I feel your pain. The tuna sandwich?
The tuna one at Subway is the best sandwich they have. People will scold me for that in the comments.
Let me casually explain to people why Subway is actually terrible. I asked for a ham sandwich, very clearly ham sandwich. You see this? This is turkey right there. She asked to have potatoes on her sandwich. The guy straight up says, no, we won't put that on there for you. Completely. And then, when my sandwich was ready to be put up there, he just throws it in the stove. This is not a hot sandwich, but he's just like, I'm gonna throw it in the stove anyway. Like,
I have to defend them a little bit. They just standard toast everything here. So you have to ask to not have it toasted. Otherwise they will toast everything.
okay, I finally finished with them. I'm gonna go head to the hostel. It's like 11 p.m. today. We started this at 8. It's 11 p.m. right now. A bunch of stuff filmed. But then I'm gonna meet up with them tomorrow again at 8 because we have so much more stuff to film tomorrow. We are filming a grocery store challenge where they try to see if they can get something for as cheap as I can. We both got like €5. We're gonna see who can get the most food for that amount. We're gonna go get groceries because we're cooking pizza tomorrow. We are gonna go get drunk and start painting. We're gonna try to write a song. They wanna see if they can have like a whiteboard. We have just a bunch of shit to do tomorrow. This is actually the first thing I find when I walk into the hostel. It's a good sign.